and you're here with me and my man.
Hello!
Today we're going to show you how to make a sweet potato, chickpea and a bit of spinach curry.
Oh, we've got a bit of spinach?
A bit of spinach.
Oh, I didn't know I had a
But
bit of
that's
spinach.
later.
Oh, that's later. Bit of spinach for later.
That's it.
Okay, so shall we go down to the ingredients?
So here are the ingredients. We have chickpeas, chopped tomatoes, coconut milk, seasoning, salt and pepper. Then we have paprika, turmeric, cayenne pepper, cumin powder, chili powder and a little bit of coriander powder.
Not much in there, is there?
There's not much in there. No. And some tomato puree.
Not a fresh tube, as you can see.
No, just use your leftovers. Then we have the sweet potatoes, which we need, onions, ginger, garlic, and our homegrown chilies. Now, we haven't got the spinach out yet because it's not needed just yet. So,
Right, so what I'll do is I'm on a bit of chopping duty today. If you want to just follow down, 'cause I'm going to just do this, you know, live as they say. And I'll just do a bit of chopping. Chuck that in. I've got the pan, just heating with some oil on there. We'll pop over there. We'll get the onions in first because they need to really soften off before we start getting the other things. So just utilising this time. So, time to chop some onions. Ooh. Just sharpen my knife as well. Now with onions, I tend to do for my curries, I slice mine. I just prefer, you know, slicing my onions. I hate getting all this bit off. Alright, so just a bit more. Just get the skin off. Now these are just two smallish onions. So it's either two small ones or sometimes a really big onion. So you've just got plenty to go around. Once we get them in the saucepan, what we're going to try to do is we want to soften them, but also we want them to go a bit golden, a bit brown. But what you've got to be careful of doing is not doing them too quick. As that process can take it took us sometimes 15 minutes, Mams?
yeah.
Yeah, process can take us, you know, up to 15 minutes. Why do onion skin always stick? There's going to be some easy way to do this. Somebody will probably show me at some point. But generally, I don't have this much trouble getting onion skin off. Oh dear. Epic fail. But there you go.
I just normally take that out of the layer underneath though.
Well, yeah, but now that I'm here, look, I've got to fight it now.
You started, so you're going to finish.
Yeah, oh, I nearly took outer layer off. There we go.
There we go. You just got the other half.
Oh no, not the other half as well.
The other half.
Just the other half. Yeah, chopping onions is usually a little bit quicker than this. But for some reason, I'm having a right night there. Right, I've had enough of that one. Is that what you do?
That's what I do.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of them bits. I don't know why you have to keep going to me.
Oh, I'm just not used to having a bowl for my peelings.
Well, yeah, I know. And then it says slice them, just nice thin slices.
Right, you don't chop your finger off one.
I won't chop your finger off. And if you do, then it's just one of them things.
Well, at least you could say when they ask you, how did you do it? Well, I did this one.
Yeah, I do. Yes. Yeah, well, I have video evidence. And how did you slice your finger? Well, it was interesting. I was making a curry, talking and doing a video at the same time. So nice sliced onions. Right, are you going to follow me now?
Nice. Come on then.
Right, I'm just going to get rid of my sweet potatoes so they don't roll about. I'm going to follow over to here. Right, here we go. So I've just got that on a low, just stay there. I'm just going to get my spoon. And I usually put extractor on, but you won't be able to hear us. There you go. That's been on for about 5 minutes. That's just on number 4.
So it's just sort of then to find away.
just gently frying away. Yeah. And then just get all the onions broken. Now in there is 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil. And I know people don't like using a lot of oil, but you've got to have the oil for the spices to release all the flavour. And today it's just a simple powdered curry, but we do them with spices as well, where we sometimes grind them, roast them off first, drop them in the hot oil. That gets a bit tricky because they can fire about everywhere. A bit interesting.
Very interesting.
Right, so we're just going to leave that just to nicely sweat down, and then it should start browning off. Just stir it every so often. And now let's get back and carry on prepping. Right, onions are in, so let's get ready and prep the rest of the ingredients, which will be as chillies, as garlic and as ginger. So I'm just going to start off with the chillies. If you've watched our pizza video, you'll see that I've chopped chillies before and I got told off that I might be chopping my fingers off. Somebody's always got a thing about chopping my fingers off and scared of me using knives, even though most of my best knives have been bought for me by the certain person who gets worried about it. But I always do it in rounds. Again, we like spicy foods. You'll hear us say this a lot. So we just leave all the seeds in. How many is this? This third one?
That's
Yeah, third one. Yep, we just leave all the seeds in because we're used to that spicy food. Remember when we first got together? Had you ever had a curry?
No. Never had a curry.
Yeah, well, that's going back many years. And did you really like spicy food?
No, not really.
And now, what do we have to have chili flakes on?
Everything.
Everything, yes.
Chili flakes.
Everything we try. Is this 5? I think so.
It's okay.
Yeah, 5. So I'm going to leave, I'll put a couple of these purple tigers. I just like them.
I know, it's so cute.
So, that one nearly came out. There's a little of that. Oh well. What's that? Oh, little aubergine chilies. So I've got chilies there. Get a nice little
chili.
Yeah, nice little close up of that. Right. That's too close because now it's gone blurry.
It's got blurry.
Behave. Right, so it's garlic. Now, with the garlic and ginger, I hope you don't have the same problem as I did with onions. With this garlic and ginger, some people like to slice it up when they put it in. Some people use a pestle and mortar. You've got your, like your garlic crushers. Yeah, crushers, obviously. Garlic pressers. But I just prefer to use a little grater just to get it completed before it goes in. Now the thing with this, I don't put it in at the start with them onions, because what can happen with the garlic if you put it in too soon?
It burns and goes bitter.
Yeah, so you've got to be careful, but because we're going to be cooking this for a long time anyway, it will just soften off. But as I say, we just don't want to burn it. Hey, that were better than onions.
Okay.
Now, ginger. Roughly around about same amount as ginger to garlic is what we usually go for. So that's 5 cloves of garlic. So I'm just going to take the ginger off there. And then, this is a great little trick. Just bring this up. Spoon. Use a spoon to peel your ginger.
It comes off so easy, doesn't it, the skin?
Yeah, and you're getting all the goodness under the skin. And this really, I started peeling ginger like this. I saw it on a TV show. Can't remember which one it was, to be fair. And then I've seen it happen so many times. People say that's how you're meant to peel your ginger. Nice, quick, easy, and no messing about with the knives.
Oh, smells lovely.
Oh, smell of vision. You've got to stop going in too close. Right, let's just Give me hands a quick wash and a wipe. You don't have to wash me hands.
Oh, and the spinach has arrived.
Oh, the spinach arrived.
It's arrived, look.
Yeah, I've gone in too close.
A big bag. I've got it too close.
Yeah, stop going in too close.
And this is the equipment that we're using. It's not much. Grater, teaspoon, peeler,
all
spoon,
the world's most technical stuff. I'll just move them little bits. Right. As I said, with the grater. Now, I'm doing this now because in times gone by, I have actually decided to grate it after the onions are browned off. And then it takes ages to do, it seems, while everything's cooking, and then you're worried about it overcooking.
Yeah, I've made that mistake.
You made that
get
one.
All done.
Yep.
In the first place, and then it's all ready to go.
And we're not wasting time because the onions are cooking away. I've just been over to have a look at them. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if Mans were filming that bit.
No, I was filming spinach.
Oh, you're filming spinach? Well, yeah. Everybody likes to have some spinach filmed. Right. So a bit of ginger in there, and then oh, the smell! Oh, it's so nice.
Fresh garlic, not fresh garlic, fresh ginger.
Yeah.
It's so lovely, perfumy.
It's a nice little strands. But we're wasting no time. Onions are cooking away. This needs doing. The next stages will be once we start to add everything else back in the pan. Pretty much takes care of itself, doesn't it?
It does, it just cooks away. It's once you've got all the initial prep done, it's just a bit of a one pot meal.
But as I always say, you always need to taste and check your seasoning. Because everybody's taste buds are different.
They are.
Does that all look good?
That looks good.
Just wash that straight off. Wash my hands again. So what's the next stage that we're going to be doing?
So next we just have to peel and chop the sweet potatoes. Now the problem with that is sweet potatoes can start going off colour the second you start chopping them. So just be wary.
Don't affect the flavour.
No, it just looks.
Again, you'll probably do these things a little bit different to us when we're cooking, so obviously we're trying to show you. So sweet potato, top. Yeah, I'll just leave them there because they're going to be going in. A bit of garlic, don't matter. Top, bottom, and then back into my little bowl to save everything flying about. Well, like proper professional, don't they?
I know.
Not really.
Don't normally use well for.
I know. But I just thought, rather than me chuck it about everywhere and just destroy the kitchen like we usually do, I thought I'd just try something different. Just try
What
something
about
different.
this bit here that's just snuck off the plate?
Oh. Every single time I spill some off and somebody has to point it out. Oh, oops.
You were saying?
Yeah, just wait till you start showing some of your baking. Then we'll see what destroying a kitchen means.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
My baking looks like somebody's just got a bag of flour and just emptied it over the entire kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Many a time I've walked in and it's, oh no, what's gone off here? Right, get in there. Can hear them onions sizzling away. I went to check. They still haven't browned off, so we're still got quite a bit of time to go. That's it. Just peel away. Generally, we'd have some music on it background as well while we were cooking. I don't think you want to hear our music, and you probably won't be able to hear us anyway. But yeah, that's what I like about it. Music on, chatting, talking. Right, size-wise, what are we thinking?
Little bite-sized cubes.
Little bite-sized cubes. Straight down middle.
I'd say so, yeah.
Crunch. Down middle again.
Yeah.
Are we saying about that big? To give them a chance to cook?
Yeah.
No.
You can do them any size, can't you, really? But
Yeah.
Best to keep them small. Not, you don't want them too big because they'll take forever to cook and you'll just be chomping on a sweet potato now, won't you?
Like you said, I don't want them too small.
No.
I always find it a bit weird with sweet potatoes. Compared to a normal potato, always so much more tougher to cut through, but cook so much more quicker. Probably should have got one of my bigger knives for this, to be fair.
You should use that big one that you like using. I don't like using.
I know. That's it.
Oh, there we go. Rogue potato.
It's fine. Yeah, my big knife would have been so much better. But because I sharpened this before we started cooking, I'm alright. I think I'm going to go that one that way.
Ooh, controversial.
Controversial, I know. That way, it just makes it easier to cut up. Get a full shot in there, but you know how much it's making for them three?
Yeah, just seeing how much sweet potatoes actually there with 3 potatoes.
Have they multiplied? Oh dear. Funny as. Right. I believe that's all our preparation complete. So shall we just walk over here and have a look at the onions? Come on. Come on. Right. Just starting to go a nice golden colour. So I reckon could be about another 5-6 minutes. So what we'll do, we'll just let these finish off cooking down, tidy up a bit, and then we'll be back to finish the dish off. See you soon.
So, the onions are nearly done now. If you want to come in and have a good look at them, they smell delicious. They're nice and...
Oh yeah, you can just taste, not taste, smell that caramel.
Smell that caramelisation, and you can see there's some goldeny bits in there.
But you don't want to take it any further than that, do you?
No, because they'll burn then, and you just get that bitter burnt taste.
So what's going in next?
So next, we're going to pop in the chopped chilies, the ginger, and the garlic.
Okay, let's get it in.
They're going in. And give them a good round. Oh,
that
sizzling.
smell. That smell.
Sizzling and the smell. Oh, it makes you really hungry.
But again, you've got to be careful here at this bit, haven't you, not to burn.
Yeah, because at this bit, as you can see,
It's starting
to stick.
But that could be just our saucepan. But we're used to it.
We're used to it,
Yeah. But what can you do if it starts sticking a bit?
Start sticking. Just add a tiny bit of water, splash of hot water. I'll just do that now.
Only a splash, yeah.
Just a tiny splash.
You have to be careful because you've got hot oil in there.
Yeah. So these, just stir them around for a minute or so, just to...
It'll
come off.
It'll come off. But again,
add to the flavour. As long as it's not sticking and burning on the bottom, it doesn't.
But again,
affect
you can always just lift the saucepan off the heat while you just add your other stuff.
So now that's all nicely mixed in. Now,
a bit, look. There you go.
Spices. It moved all of its own accord.
What we got here then?
We have got the cumin powder. So there's a teaspoon of all the spices I showed you, except the chili powder and cayenne pepper.
Yeah, that's half teaspoon
and
each.
they're half a teaspoon each. So it makes a lovely colour, look.
Yeah.
Reds and yellows.
I'm bringing out my creative side
there. There we go. So I'm just going to stick them all in. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. And then, back on the heat. Well, look, even that comes round.
No.
That's your favourite bit. I
This is
nearly
my
took it away
favourite
from
bit,
us.
yeah.
See how that hand came to that spoon?
Look at this.
What are we on now? We're on number 5 of ours. So it just says...
It's sort of a medium, not so far. And then it starts sizzling with all those gorgeous spices, and it's starting to turn it an orangey red.
That's the colour that you want.
And then just another minute or so. And again, if it starts sticking too much, this isn't too bad. Just a splash more of the hot water.
So in a bit we put a bit more water in, don't we, just to let it reduce
yeah, just
down
to
a bit.
release all the flavours that are there on the bottom. Oh, when I like to stick my head right in it.
Yeah.
And if it takes your breath away, then you know that it's done. Oh, my eyes watch now.
Well, your fault.
Well, that's how I tell if the spices are in there.
Oh dear, it's getting me as well.
It is, yeah. When you could smell it. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Is it time for the water?
yeah, the water.
Water, yeah, before you start inhaling your spices.
So, there we go. We'll just stick that into now.
Let's see how much it is.
So
Yeah.
just put a bit in at a time so that you're not
If you can see it.
waterlogging. If you can see it, no, at the
Well,
minute
yeah.
we're in a
Just
bit
want
of
to bring it off heat so we can just see
a
it.
steam
So
room
it's like,
situation.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would say a bit more water in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit more water.
But better
Because the pan's that hot, the water, because we did boil that
just evaporate.
about 5 minutes back.
A bit more. Oh, there.
Can't do anything about
That's
steam.
it.
Just want to take it off again, man. So
And
we can
then
just see.
you can feel as you're stirring that those bits of ginger and garlic that may have stuck to the bottom of the pan, they've gone now.
I'm just waiting
They've
for
released.
just waiting for steam
Waiting
to
for the steam. Come on.
Oh, so I can get in.
Oh, look at them colours.
Oh, and that's your
Yeah.
base for
Beautiful.
your gravy. You know, that's just the start, and that is a lot of times you can make loads of different curries. We're just following that, different spices. We will do some more curry recipes, won't we?
Yeah.
I have actually got my signature dish that I did make for Mans, which
Yeah.
is a very unusual one, but we'll leave that for another time.
Right, so as that's just... Oh, and just while we're here,
Yeah, shall I just
You
turn that
see-
down a bit now?
yeah, just take it
Yeah.
out a bit so you don't want it evaporating
Yeah.
completely.
Took it down to about 2 hours. What do you
So
say about this?
behind, we've got the chickpeas in, they're just coming to temperature in water because otherwise if you just stick them straight in from the pan, they tend to be a bit hard.
And what do you want?
But you don't want hard chickpeas, nobody wants hard chickpeas.
Nobody wants our chickpeas
No,
now.
that's today's motto. So, I'm going to now put
Do you want to take it off again just so we can see? So,
the
just for
tomato
the see.
puree. So it's just 2 tablespoons.
However, 3 tablespoons.
Is it 3 tablespoons?
Oh, you told me
I
3.
can't add.
Oh yeah,
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 we
remember
realised
that from
that the other day, yeah.
from when you counted the steps at Yorkshire Sculpture Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to watch Man's Not Be Able to Count, watch that
Oh,
video.
it weren't me, was it?
Well, you counted, not me.
I never put steps in front count. Right, so that's just mixing nicely.
What next? Would you do the coconut or the tomato?
Oh,
Alright, you decided.
I'm going to do the coconut.
Yeah.
It doesn't really affect the flavour, does it? Whichever one you put in first.
No.
So there we go. So this is just... Oh!
Oh, talks about me. Look, there we go. Oh, nice cute slippers. Hey, look at that. Hey. Alright, we got that in.
Just like got only socks on. Right, so yeah, it's just a can of coconut milk. Rich and creamy.
Lovely. Do we get that stir first?
Yes, definitely don't want it like that. Yeah.
Right, is there any reason why we don't pre-cook the sweet potatoes first?
You can do sometimes. Sometimes in either a chili or a curry, I like to roast them first. It just gives it a different flavour.
Oh, right.
But you don't need to because they cook so quickly anyway. So this will be in...
This one's going in the oven, isn't
This
it?
one's going in the oven, so it'll be in the pot for about 45 minutes to an hour. So that's plenty of time for it to cook through. Now that looks lovely.
Yeah.
Tastes different.
Now what we're
So
going in?
then I'm going with a tomato, so it's just
Now,
a
would you
normal-
put all of them in at first, or would you just... I know I'm always a bit... You know me, when I'm watching stuff and weighing stuff.
I always
Just go straight in.
Yeah, always. There we go.
So yeah, I'm always one for more of a thicker sauce, but we'll see.
Yeah,
It is, does. It still looks quite...
it does look nice. It's a lovely colour.
Yeah. I think you're finding that quite therapeutic stirring it round, aren't you?
Lovely. Mixing these colours, it's like paint.
We're not putting that on walls.
Mixing paints. Oh,
Oh, She never spills anything, honest.
Right, so now I'm just going to stick a sweet potato in.
Does the spinach go in towards the end then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right at the very end. Otherwise, it just disappears because it's such a flimsy little leaf, I want to call it.
Flimsy little leaf.
I know.
That's it.
I've offended it now. It's the spinach everywhere crying.
I know. You're just a flimsy little leaf.
Right, there we go. That's all right. And then if you want to stir that round,
You want me to stir it while you drain off?
chickpeas will be...
Look, I'm
Done
multitasking now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who says that men can't multitask? Filming, stirring, turning off the hob. There we go. Ding, ding,
There
ding.
we go.
Oh, 0. Still stirring.
Yeah. Oh, the chickpeas.
And I'll let you do final stir.
There we go. That's it. So everything's now mixed in.
So does it stay on the hob for a while, or does it go straight in the oven in a bit?
I would leave it for about 10 minutes, just cooking there on number 2. It's electric.
Yeah,
Not gas motor.
yeah.
Just for about 10 minutes, just so it's all warmed through, and then pop it in the oven for about 45 minutes at the start on fan oven between,
What would you say?
I'd say 190.
190?
Yeah.
190 in a fan oven, yeah.
That is sufficient for about 45 minutes, and then add the spinach in. But test it, see how it tastes in case you need to add any more spices, any more seasoning. Might need just a bit more liquid in.
You always adjust, don't you? You always
Just
adjust your
adjust
cutting.
it, yeah.
You can't.
As you're going through. Yeah, that's it. So I'll pop the lid on that.
And then the next time we'll see it, it'll be going in the oven.
We're going in the oven. Right, now the curry has been in the oven for 45 minutes. I did test it after 20 to see how it was going on, because you don't just want to leave it there in the oven. And the potatoes were just a bit on the...
They were a bit hard, weren't they?
So we've turned it up to 200. So I would suggest stick it on at 200 from the beginning. So you've got 45 minutes and that's a fan oven of 200. So now I've taken it out. It's had its 45 minutes. And
Can we have a look?
It's well on its way. It smells delicious. There we go.
Well, it's thickened up now, hasn't
It's
it?
thickened up, yeah. So it's time for the spinach.
Spinach time.
Now this spinach is dribbling everywhere. Was unwashed, so obviously washed it, and now it's
Bit dribbly.
a bit dribbly. So in it goes. Now it will. If you've ever used spinach, you'll know it will.
Pass me that. I'll get rid of that for you.
There you go. It will disappear.
Yeah.
In
Don't do what I used to do. Just
Yeah.
grab hold of the side of the pan
No, I've done that many times.
or dish. Yeah.
And all that happens is you burn your fingers. So it's just a bit.
It just go down to nothing. It's always this initial first bit, trying to get it stirred through. Go on, get a stir. Go on, lass.
Come
Put
on.
some elbow work into it. Come on. Let's get in there.
Let's get in there. Now these were quite substantial handfuls, I'll say.
Yeah. Two. Did your hands grow in size when you put them
They
in?
did, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's there now, look. It'll just go down.
Is that ready to go back in the oven then?
So it's ready to go back into the oven. So it's in this big dish, uncovered, 200 fan, and we'll pop it back in for another 15 minutes
Another shot before we go.
and see how we get on from there. The curry's out of the oven. It's
Woohoo!
been in for another 15 minutes on fan oven 200. So let's have a look at it and we'll give it a big stir.
There we go. The moment we've been waiting for.
There it is. So as you can see, the spinach is now shriveled.
It's
the word I'm gonna use.
We're using shrivel.
We're using shrivel, but yeah. Oh, that
Oh, the
looks-
smell's coming off that. Oh,
Yeah,
truly amazing.
There we go. And we're just going to serve this with a plain boiled rice. It's got enough flavour in there.
Oh, there she goes, sniffing again.
Sniffing again. It's got enough flavour in there that you don't need any flavoured rice. So we're just doing a plain boiled rice. And there you have sweet potato, chickpea and a bit of spinach curry.